It's almost here. The live-action series of Avatar: The Last Airbender wrapped up filming in June, and now fans are more excited than ever. Many of us grew up watching Aang and his friends and their adventurous lives in the Nickelodeon cartoon, and with technology at its peak, a live-action is exactly what we need. We heard François Chau of The Expanse was also added to the cast. Stay tuned to find out more. First up, the Expanse star will be featuring in the upcoming series. We don't know how big his role is, but we do know he's going to be a star. Judging from his performance in the American sci-fi show, we don't expect to be disappointed. Some recent reports revealed to us that Chau is certainly a part of the cast for the new live-action adaptation series. Cast as the great sage of the Fire Temple, the actor has already completed filming his parts, but that's pretty much all we know about that. We're not even sure if the role will be similar to his character's animated counterpart. There's no reason why it shouldn't be, but you know how it goes. Sometimes creators like to shift away from the original. So, do you remember him from the cartoon? If you don't, we got you. Fans, do you remember when Aang travels to get in touch with Avatar Roku for the first time? Well, you must. The great sage was the leader of the villain fire sages who looked after the temple where contact between the two avatars was possible. Even Roku himself later used the young body to return at the peak of the Winter Solstice. He then took down the temple, which had turned away from its duties a long time ago. Sadly for them, the sages were captured by the Commander Zhao and taken as prisoners and treated as traitors, even though it was just one of them, Shyu, who helped out Aang and the gang. Times were cruel. Also, we hear Netflix might be expanding roles. We all know the great sage only made an appearance in one episode of the original animated series. If you want to jog your memory, go back and watch it in Book 1, Winter Solstice, Part 2, Avatar Roku. It was a brilliant episode, but then we were a little biased. We love them all. Anyway, it's possible that his role may be one of the few to be expanded in the upcoming Netflix adaptation. A while ago, there were whispers that Avatar Kuruk's role might be getting an extended story in the live action, even though he only landed a one-episode appearance in the original. And that's not all. The actor who's playing the role of Avatar Kyoshi, Yvonne Chapman, dropped hints earlier that she may be getting into a larger role as well. That would be cool to see. Kyoshi was one of the more interesting characters, and we feel she didn't get enough of her story. Even the actress herself thinks she has large shoes to fill. In an interview, Chapman revealed that she prepared for the role by going through all of author F.C. Yee's Avatar Kyoshi works of fiction. The actress says she thinks the female Avatar has one of the most incredible stories of any character she's ever read, and so she felt a lot of pressure to bring her to life. She also hopes the fans respond positively. Well, we're excited, that's for sure, and we trust the process. Let's hope she does justice to the role. Luckily for her, she's not alone at the reins. There's a whole team of people who are serious about getting this right, and Airbender fans who are ready to cheer her on. Next, we have news about who plays Hakoda of the Southern Water Tribe. The cast of Netflix's adaptation of The Last Airbender continues to be revealed. We finally know who Hakoda, the father of Sokka and Katara of the Southern Water Tribe, will be played by. He's one of the most recent characters to make headlines, and not for no reason. He was an incredibly important character to two of the main gang members, so of course we care a lot about him too. Avatar News tells us that Indigenous Cree actor Joel Montgrand, best known for his role in Altered Carbon, will be playing Hakoda. This would complete Sokka and Katara's family. We already know that Rainbow Dickerson is playing Hakoda's wife, Kaya, actor Ian Owsley is playing Sokka, and Kia Wantio is playing Katara. We can't wait to see them all. It's probably our favorite family from the whole series. Now on to other cast members. Along with King Boomies, who'll be played by Utkarsh Ambudkar, the mechanic being played by Mamona Tamata, Ty Lee, who will be played by Danny Pudi, and finally the hilarious Cabbage Merchants, who will be played by James Sy. And apart from the supporting cast, the main cast was revealed earlier on to be Gordon Cormier as Avatar Aang, Dallas Liu playing Zuko, Paul Sun-hyung Lee doing the part of Uncle Iroh, and Daniel Dae Kim playing the mighty Fire Lord Ozai, the king of the Fire Nation. They all sound so great, and it's truly exciting to see their performances. And do you remember Sokka's love story? Do you remember when Sokka gets to the Northern Water Tribe and meets the love of his life there, Princess Yu? Well, then you must also remember she was engaged to some other dude at the time, and Sokka was less than happy about it, to say the least. Joel Ouellette, an indigenous Cree and Metis actor, will play the Water Tribe warrior Han in the live-action adaptation. Fans will remember him as the smug teen warrior who was betrothed to the princess and attempted to challenge Admiral Zhao during the Fire Nation's attack on the Northern Water Tribe. It was earlier suggested that Prey star and Sioux actor Amber Midthunder would then play Princess Yu. The princess helped Aang and Katara in protecting the Moon Spirit in Nickelodeon's animated series, eventually giving her life in a tragic emotional episode to restore the spirit after Zhao tried to slay its mortal form. She even made several more appearances as an avatar of the Moon Spirit throughout the original series seasons. Now let's talk about the other cast members who play the Northern Water Tribe. Oulette and Midthunder join actor A. Martinez, who plays Master Pakku. The three actors will show up along with Gordon Cormier as Avatar Aang, Kyoan Teo Tarbell as Katara, Ian Asley as Sokka, Dallas Liu as Zuko, Paul Sun Hyung as Iroh, and Daniel Dae Kim as series baddie Firelord Ozai. Now, on to other related news. Let's dive into more exciting news about our potential favorite live-action series. I hope you like this video so far. So apparently, the adaptation will be more mature. There's only a few details we know about the live-action show. One of these is the tone of the show. Sun Hyung, one of the actors, has previously hinted at the adaptation's mature tone. He said that if he's being honest, the first season of the cartoon series was intended for young children, but as the books continued, the themes become far more mature. While it still retains that whimsical quality, the themes are much deeper and the character arcs are much more mature. That's what the creators are attempting to bring into the first season. Also, did you know that Toph was almost not a girl in the original? Toph made her full season debut in Season 2, Episode 6, The Blind Bandit, after being introduced in a vision in Season 2, Episode 4, The Swamp. Toph, a powerful airbender and the one who discovered the act of metal bending, was an important member of Team Avatar who taught Aang how to harness the element of Earth. Jesse Flowers provided the character's voice in the original series. Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzko discussed Toph on Nickelodeon's Avatar Braving the Elements podcast. While speaking on the show, Konietzko revealed that they had quite a battle convincing the network to let them make Toph a girl. Why? Well, the network has a desire for a boy audience. Being a sassy, blind young girl, Toph was a tough and lovable character, and it wouldn't have been the same if she was a boy. Finally, The Rock was supposed to be a voiceover on the show, too. In The Blind Bandit, a 2006 episode of The Last Airbender, the episode's namesake Toph Beifong competes in an earthbending competition against a professional wrestler named The Boulder. Although the character was eventually voiced by real-life wrestler Mick Foley, the creators had hoped that The Boulder would be played by none other than The Rock himself. In fact, if you haven't guessed from the name, the character was inspired by him. Too bad he didn't agree to play the role. It would have been interesting to have his voice behind the character, but it's fine because we got Mick, who wrestled The Rock many times. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about all the new characters being cast into the live-action adaptation series? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.